the bottom line is the American political class, who right now are very supportive of the war in Ukraine, the American political class can save us. I know, I hate even saying that phrase because who wants to rely on the horrible, flaky, squishy American political class who doesn't have any fire in their belly to fight the fight, who oftentimes are corrupt? They're the people we're fighting against, even as they're supposed to be representing us, they have the power to stop this. Because the money we're giving to Ukraine has no strings attached. We're not telling Zelensky, sure, we'll give you X, Y, and Z. We'll give you so much money. We'll give you so much rounds of ammunition. We'll give you tanks or whatever. But you then have to broker a peace deal. We'll give you these weapons to defend your people so that while you broker a peace deal, you're not losing more territory. We have the power to do that. All we have to do is say, hey, Zelensky, that wheelbarrow of money that we're bringing toward you, we're just going to stop right here until you've agreed to our conditions. And Zelensky wouldn't have any choice but to agree because he needs that money. We're the one funding his war. We're funding his country. We're paying the pensions of Ukrainians, which is absurd. And yet you have to wonder why the American political class doesn't do this. Why doesn't Biden force Zelensky to do what the United States wants him to do? Because right now we are still the world superpower. We are still the economic powerhouse. We are the most influential nation in the world. And we can make any country do anything that we want because all we have to do is threaten them economically and they will kowtow to what we say. Why don't we use that? Why is Kamala Harris praising Zelensky? Why are Republicans like Mitt Romney and Mitch McConnell wanting to fight this fight instead of wanting to end this war? When we have the power to end this war, instead they want to propagate it. And by propagating it, they're literally funding, giving money to someone that wants to kill our country, that poses an existential threat to our country. I'm sorry if Ukraine loses territory over this. Vladimir Putin is wrong to invade, but I don't care if Ukraine loses half their country, if that's what it takes to prevent the destruction of the United States of America. When we talk about the strategic interest of America, of the United States in Ukraine, why are no politicians talking about the strategic interest of preserving our position in the world order, our position as the world superpower? That is the primary interest of the United States government. And yet the people running the United States government are morally and practically failing us in that regard and propagating what, for the first time in our lifetime, has become an existential threat to our country that we are facing from outside of our own borders, yet funded by people within.